On the first five today, I just want to briefly mention in Texas, the great state of Texas, where I do the show from, is a simply must win for President Trump in November, the November 2020 elections, simply because the Electoral College, the way the numbers work out, this is a must win territory. So I want to mention briefly how President Trump did here in Texas as compared with the Democrat candidates on the ballot in the primary this week on Super Tuesday. And then I want to play for you an ad. I hardly ever do play ads, and this is a chunk of time. This is a 3-minute ad, but this is a Trump ad for the 2020 election cycle. And if it just lays down the argument about America's greatness and about how conservatives and Trump see America, its place and its future, and without saying a word about the Democrats, points out very clearly how very, very different their vision of America as is, and also how America's future will be under the left. It is a fabulous, almost get out your Kleenex teary-eyed ad about the greatness of America. But very first in Texas, just to mention some numbers here. So in Texas, obviously people turn out for the primary because we have every member of Congress is up, other reasons people show up. However, in Texas, with the people showing up in the primary, despite the fact that the left claims all the time that President Trump isn't very popular, his own voters don't like him, blah, blah, in Texas, we had, even though Trump has no primary challenger, we had in Texas a total number of people who turned out to vote for President Trump, even though no reason to have to do it because he has no primary challenger. 1.889 million people voted for President Trump. That is more than the total of people who voted in the Democrat primary in Texas for Biden, Sanders, or Bloomberg. Their total on the American left was 1.636. Bottom line, over 250,000, over 250,000 Texans, more Texans voted for Trump on primary day, Super Tuesday, than voted for the Democrats, even though they had a very serious competition on the Democrat side. I now want to play this Trump ad. I can't wait to share it with you, and then we'll go right to speaking with Trump's campaign chairman for the state of Texas, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. But here we go, Matt the Wonderful with Trump's ad.
America is a land of heroes. A place where greatness is born, where destinies are forged, and where legends come to life. This is the home of Thomas Edison and Teddy Roosevelt, of many great generals, including Washington, Pershing, Patton, and MacArthur. This is the home of Abraham Lincoln, Frederick Douglass, Amelia Earhart, Harriet Tubman, the Wright brothers, Neil Armstrong, and so many more. This is the country where children learn names like Wyatt Earp, Davy Crockett, and Annie Oakley. This is the place where the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth and where Texas patriots made their last stand at the Alamo. The American nation was carved out of the vast frontier by the toughest, strongest, fiercest, and most determined men and women ever to walk on the face of the earth. Our ancestors braved the unknown, tamed the wilderness, settled the Wild West, lifted millions from poverty, disease, and hunger, vanquished tyranny and fascism, ushered the world to new heights of science and medicine, laid down the railroads, dug out the canals, raised up the skyscrapers. Our ancestors built the most exceptional republic ever to exist in all of human history, and we are making it greater than ever before. This is our glorious...
You know what, folks, I don't even want to play the whole ad. It's so good. If you go to our website at americancomingtalk.org, on the homepage under shows, drop down list of links. You can see the link to this ad. It's just a stellar campaign ad. Not one nasty word about the opposition, about the Democrat candidates, simply about the goodness of America. And with that, I'll close out today's first five by saying, President Trump ran, in my opinion, in 2016 on basically the restoring of the love of America, the strength of America, the I don't know what passion, the greatness of America. And this is what resonated with the voters in 2016. They wanted, after 8 years of America bashing under the previous administration, they wanted to hear from someone who loves America. That's why he won in 2016.